got it made. Riding high with Lady Luck, you really set your mind up right. Breathing in the atmosphere, it's time to spread your wings. A casualty of heavy love, a quantum leap with aces high. Take a chance when you feel like cutting loose. There's more to life than meets your eyes. I was gunned down by your sexy stare, and the smoke got in our eyes as we're shifting into overdrive. No, don't close your mind. Don't stop, gonna fall in love. You know the night's will lead the way. Gunned down by your sexy stare, wouldn't have it any other way. Crazy are these streets tonight. Lucky are these sonic vibes. Breathing in the atmosphere. Welcome all who have no fear. There's more to life than meets the eye. Drifting on, oh chances by. A casualty of heavy love. Riding high with Lady Luck. Hey you, what's that on your mind? There's more to life than meets your eyes. I was gunned down by your sexy stare, and the smoke got in our eyes as we're shifting into any other way. As I'm shifting into overdrive, Lady Luck is on our side. Don't stop, gonna fall in love, you know the night will lead the way. Mystery is ever upon us, but she never given free. We're living ever faster as the time goes through. What's that on your mind? Hey, what's that on your mind? What's that on your mind? Hey, what's that on your mind?
I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come around often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me. When you don't talk to me, yeah. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it. No, I can't hide it anymore. Seem to get you off my mind, and I know it's true, and I'll say this to you, I want you back. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore. Something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it. No, I can't hide it anymore.
Right on, California, on the highway, roll up. Better warn ya, I was made for loving you. I got this feeling tonight, we're gonna get connected, gonna get ourselves feeling alright. No time to wait, 'cause time won't stay here for you. It seems you're hooked on daydreams, where time just disappears. Nightlife taking over. Oh, what those city lights can do. Raise your spirits, don't look so down. This night's just made for me and you. Without a doubt, we're having a good time. The club's just pumping away. Hey, hey. You know there's magic in the air here tonight, and it feels alright, well alright. Such a great time we are having, what a good time this has been. I've got a new love into my life, I've got all eyes checking in. Yeah, well, I've got my baby in the city tonight, and you know there ain't no changing, 'cause feeling feels so right. You know there's magic in the air here tonight, and it feels alright, well alright. Your dreamy eyes all on me, and it feels alright, well alright.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some wine. Oh, think it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. 'Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. 'Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, 'cause that's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't say what you're saying, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. 'Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave with me. I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up.
Hi, I'm Darin Anthony, Artistic Director of Moving Arts, and welcome to Isolation Inn. I want to thank you for taking the time to join us today and for any financial donation that you may have made. We're committed to paying our artists for all of their work, despite the challenging financial situations we find ourselves in. So, previously on Isolation Inn, Shawn declares the day Gratitude Tuesday at the AM Zoom, encouraging the inmates to make a special effort to reach out to their people and let them know how grateful they are for them. Does anyone do it? Clint does. And we finally get to meet his wife? No. Clint reaches out to wish a Gratitude Tuesday instead to his Everest boss, Deb, and learns the awful truth that she has COVID and does not sound great. Clint says he wants to do the Everest story with Janora in hopes that it'll trigger safety changes at Everest, and Deb tells him not to do it. Does Clint follow Deb's wishes? No. He immediately texts Janora that he wants to go forward with the story. And when Shawn Mendes tries to wish Shawn Gold a happy Gratituesday, Gold immediately dismisses it as not a thing. Gold also has some advice for Shawn Mendes, which makes Sean Fisher so disgusted he has to leave the inn for a while. Meanwhile, Kate and her husband Todd connect, and we discover he's at the end of his rope dealing with Kate's willful parents and worried about her safety in the ER, especially after Tommy's passing. Things get tense before Kate asks for a rain check on this difficult discussion, which Todd begrudgingly allows. And Shauna learns that Renee has quit her job at the hospital in order to work full-time on her Peril line of products. Shauna tries to explain to Renee that the inn is for essential workers only. Renee doesn't get it. However, Renee did get Shauna's TV script to Edna Cornflower, Renee's aunt and the head of Cornflower Studios. Janora touches base with her wife Steph, who's in Atlanta with their young son, awaiting Janora's arrival, but Janora admits she may be having second thoughts about leaving Los Angeles. Lou, believing he is off the grid, is surprised when Anna, the ex-wife of one of his platoon buddies, connects with him. Lou's even more surprised when Anna reveals that she got his number from Taylor, Lou's son, and that Taylor has asked Anna not to tell him that. Anna then delivers the sad news that his platoon buddy, who was struggling with PTSD, is passed. This hits Lou very hard. Jackson and his wife Millie have a great Zoom date despite a few hiccups at the beginning. Their deep love for each other is clear as they talk through their worries over the world. And at the nightcap Zoom, we find that the Gratituesday went well for most of the inmates before Shauna ends the Zoom abruptly because she and Pete weren't done Gratituesdaying each other. Episode 6 jumps forward in time about a month to the end of May, when Los Angeles and our inmates are still reeling from the murder of George Floyd by the police and the resulting protests across the city and the world. Episode 6, Injustice.
Yesterday marked the fourth straight day of protests over police brutality targeting African Americans, ignited by the killing of George Floyd on May 25th. Anger and unrest have led to a citywide curfew, as well as Governor Newsom's declaration of a state of emergency for Los Angeles, and approval of Mayor Garcetti's request for the National Guard. The concern for safety closed down all COVID-19 testing sites citywide, and many remain closed today. This comes as LA County reported the largest single-day total of coronavirus cases since the pandemic began. Reporting live, I'm Janora Lee for Channel 3. Really today?
Yeah, weird, right?
Morning, all. Everything okay?
Morning.
So 7:30 is like super early, right?
Yeah. Was anyone at the Grove yesterday? We heard it got ugly.
Oh, it looked bad when I saw on TV. Looting and everything. I think Nordstrom's was on fire.
I will be out there today. Right? So if anyone is going to protest, make sure you bring extra water, okay? I'm hearing a lot of chatter about crowd control tactics.
Please be careful, Jay.
Of course. Tell Shauna I am sorry that I missed her. I will see you all tonight. Keep your eyes open out there, you guys. Seriously, stay safe.
I'm going today. There's a rally at MacArthur Park if anybody wants to come.
Shauna got some poster boards and some Sharpies in case that people want to make signs. They're in the kitchen. I don't know where she's at. Let me text her.
Oh, She just texted me. She said, go ahead and get started.
That's weird.
Right?
Wait, you guys are really going to the protest? Is that allowed?
I put Shauna's checklist in with the morning scones. She was gonna go over it during the morning Zoom.
Yeah, she told me that too.
Mask up, stay distant if you can. Good.
There's Lysol and hand sanitizer on the porch for when you get back.
Oh, Kate, you're off today, right? Want to come with?
Oh, I don't think so, but thanks. So, are we waiting for Shauna or
I
what?
know she really wanted to talk about bathroom updates.
She did.
Kate and Clint, we have a new schedule for ours.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. It seems like the tub is always full of.
Let's do at 9.
Only if it's quick.
Shauna also thinks that everyone should keep kosher dill pickles in their rooms to check if you can still taste.
What?
And my Peril body butter is flying off the shelves. But I have small jars for each of you in case you want to check to see if you can still smell things.
I wish I could stop smelling that stuff.
I left them outside your rooms. I'll give you the friends and family discount. Only $10 for the mini jar.
Good morning. Oh, is everybody okay?
Oh, hi,
Hi.
Shauna.
I just got loose text. I can't imagine how this happened. The early call, my apologies. Oh, you're all so wonderful to accommodate.
I got an email on the group thread. Didn't everyone?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
From Renee.
No, I was just replying.
To what?
Janora had to cover the protest. She had to go.
Oh, I hope she's careful out there. And speaking of, I got supplies in case anyone wants to make protest signs. Please help yourselves. Everything's in the kitchen.
Oh, we already talked about this.
Oh?
When you raise both eyebrows, it's a trigger for me.
Renee, a word? We'll be right back, everyone. What's happening?
Not much. What's happening with
Renee,
you?
darling, if I didn't know better, I think you were attempting a coup of some kind.
Of course not, Shauna. I'm just trying to help, make myself essential.
We'll call this a tiny miscalculation. Chalk it up to enthusiasm. Everyone gets one. One. Okay?
I don't know.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much for waiting. I just wanted to say this is an important time. I know you want to add your voices. I do too. But let's remember that we are also in the middle of a pandemic. So read your lists, take extra precautions. Please be safe out there. You text or call if you need anything at all today. Protect yourselves out there, darlings. And us in here too, please. Okay, go make some good trouble, everyone.
Are you sure you don't want to go? I'll pay for the Uber.
I'm sure.
Should I tag you in my Insta? Or I'll just show you pics later. This is also unbelievable.
Okay.
I mean, we have to speak out. This is not America, right? No, I know I'm from Canada, but America has always been so...
Yep. Always been. Always.
What?
Exactly what you're seeing.
Yeah, but now everybody is joining together. Isn't that great?
What is it about this particular murder of a Black man? Because it was recorded? Because everybody saw? That shit is not new. Freddie Gray, Eric Garner, all recorded. This shit has been happening for decades, centuries. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad everybody is aware, but this is not new. So why now?
It feels different?
Maybe for you, but not for me.
I want to be a part of this.
and get some pics.
Oh. I want to help.
And that's great. But I'm exhausted. So why don't you pick up this flag and fly it for a while? Because I am ready for a break. Every time something like this happens, I shatter a little more.
I'm sorry, Kate. I don't know what to say. I feel awful.
Of course you do. Your heart is in the right place. But let me ask you this. Did you check in with your Black friends when Breonna Taylor was killed? Or Ahmaud Arbery? Because we shattered them too.
I do check in. I think I do. Now that I'm going back over it in my head, no, I guess I don't.
Above everything else, you can move through this world in a way that they couldn't. You do understand that, right? So it's up to you to educate yourself about experiences that are not necessarily your experiences. I appreciate your efforts. I'm not trying to diminish those.
I know. I won't ask you any more questions. I will look stuff up and make it my responsibility, and I will give you the space you need to take care of yourself.
Good.
And I am going to the march. Maybe no pigs.
Be careful out there, but be loud.
My superpower!
You don't order my steps.
Have you forgotten why we're apart?
There are other things to concern ourselves with.
Well, you get sick with COVID, your body will be concerned.
I'm not out here trying to get sick. Trust.
Millie.
You don't understand.
Of course. I want to be out there too.
Then meet me on Fairfax then.
Now you're talking crazy.
Injustice, that's crazy. Injustice with no response, that's insane.
Look, no.
No.
We took vows.
For better or for worse. This
make decisions
is worse.
Together. Decisions that affect both of us.
8 minutes, Jackson. 8 damn minutes.
I know. Jesus, I know.
I'm not letting it go.
Look, there are plenty of people out there, people who don't have diabetes.
And I am living just fine with it.
No, not if you get COVID.
Will you stop thinking negatively? What happened to my man of faith?
Oh, now you're starting to sound like one of them Trumpers with that nonsense.
What?
Look,
Jackson, I will put my...
Turning a blind eye to the disease because it's inconvenient.
No.
Yes.
Keep the faith, baby.
I am. It rains on the just and the unjust. That's the faith too. As a man who loves you, oh, I love you. I'm pleading with you. Stay home. Love, I need to go. I got a virtual funeral.
Hold your head up.
I sure will. And I got you. And I love you.
I love you more. Babe, you know I'm going, right? That's who I am.
I know. Wear a mask and keep your distance, please.
You know I will.
And eventually I'll add to the line earth, moss, leather, all the man scents.
Man sense.
And then like moss, obviously.
I want to know about the tub. We've talked about this. That's my me time. I like to wind down after a shift with a soak. I can't do that if all of your crap is in the tub.
Right.
So what's the plan?
Also, my toothbrush tastes funny. And it seems like you've used my razor for something. I can get a new one, I guess, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't use my
I needed
stuff.
it to shave the marshmallow.
Tell me there aren't marshmallows in the tub.
Please don't use my stuff.
Oh my God, you yelled at me.
What? No, I didn't. I just...
Yes, he did. Stay out of his stuff and stay out of my tub.
Shauna literally told me that I could use the tub.
When? Like she told you to run the morning check-in. She seemed pretty pissed.
Oh, don't worry about her.
You should probably be the one who's worried about her.
Clint, nice one.
Don't gang up on me. Do you know who I am?
Hello, darlings. What did I miss?
We were talking about the bathroom situation. Oh, and Renee wants us to be sure we know who she is.
That's not what I said.
Oh my God.
Renee, honey, it's been a month. You must let these poor darlings have their bathroom back.
I told you I need a space to create, just like you want to create with Aunt Edna.
Oh, I see. You think this is a hostage situation. How sweet.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, the hell we are. We are not missing this.
Oh, no, there's nothing to see here. Renee will have her potions and products out of your way today. And going forward, we'll only work in that bathroom when it's convenient for everyone. Yes?
Aren't you? Don't you? Aunt Edna
has confirmed my meeting with her for next week, and I am appreciative. But my wonderful essential workers need unfettered access to their bathroom, and those two issues are not connected. I do know who you are, darling, but let's not forget, this is the Silverman Inn. Any questions?
I'm good.
Sorry. Had to reload.
Hey, cheers.
Where were we?
You were about to reveal the secret ingredient of your amazing pecan bars.
Maple syrup.
Seriously?
That's right.
I gotta text my wife. She bakes too, and she's always got Aunt Jemima in the kitchen.
No, not that shit.
Why not? It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry. That was stupid. Aunt Jemima's not cool, right?
It's also fake ass corn syrup. Hey, look, tell your wife, use Vermont maple syrup. It's the real thing.
Thanks. I will. Hey, you should bake professionally. Why not? You're so good, man. You could easily get a job at a bakery or start your own business. Get back on your feet.
Back on my feet.
Yeah, Look, I'm not being nosy or anything, but I've seen your van. You were living out of it before you came here, right?
Yeah, it's a good choice for me.
Wait, what, being homeless is a choice? Can't you just go to the VA or...
I'm not homeless. All right, homeless ain't a choice. All right, I was homeless when I left when me and my wife split for about a year, and then I got myself back together. Then I got my career on track.
Wait, you have a career?
Tech consulting, remote security. I do it wherever there's Wi-Fi. It's actually pretty lucrative. And as far as the van dwelling, well, that's my space. It's my home. Keeps me sane. And the sounds, being closed in, doesn't work well with me.
Get it?
Oh, do you?
No.
It's okay, man. Not many people do.
Hey, look, man, I'm sorry. Ever since the story broke that Janora did about the COVID cases at Everest, I suddenly find myself giving out all sorts of advice.
It's all right. It's all right. Everybody does it. Comes from a good place.
Hey, let me ask you something. When you did that story about mental health care access at the VA, did you become like a celebrity?
No, not really. I mean, maybe for the people it helped, but really, I just piss people off.
Oh, it's weird. At work, people are looking at me differently. I mean, the interview with Janora was anonymous, but I think a lot of people figured out it was me, but it's kind of nice. My crew knows I have their backs. And with all the stuff going on right now, I just want to be woke, I mean, I think I'm woke. I love soul food, Marvin Gaye. I hate injustice. I didn't grow up around a lot of black people, but there's some black guys on my crew and they are so cool. And we used to all go out to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles before COVID hit.
Go special.
Yeah, right? Oh man, a bunch of them are going down to the BLM protest today. They're bringing their whole families. Hey, do you want to go with me?
I got stuff to do around here.
Oh yeah, sure. And parking is probably impossible anyway. Hey, one of my foremen, Reggie, said that he has to give his kids the talk before they go down there. Have you heard of this? The talk?
Yeah. When I was growing up, there wasn't a name for it. My dad had to give me the talk when I was big enough to be considered a threat. And I was a pretty big kid, so it was pretty early. He called me into the den. He sat me down. I thought I was in trouble. Then he began talking. Must have talked for over 2 hours, explaining to me about how to live in the world and being black in America. And, I never heard my dad talk so much before in my life. Never seen him so scared either. That's what really sticks with me. Before that day, I never knew my dad was afraid of anything.
My dad taught me how to throw a football, how to not be an asshole, how to scramble eggs.
Yeah, my dad taught me those things too. He was a good man. Sometimes I wish I could be a good man or dad.
Wait, do you have kids?
Son, Taylor.
Did you have the talk with him?
I was gone before he was big enough.
Well, what would you tell him?
I don't know. I'd have to tell him that no matter what's in your heart, no matter what kind of man you are, there's always going to be people out there that'll never see you as anything but a threat. I'd have to tell him not to wear hoodies, not to keep his hands in his pockets. Don't walk with anything in your hands. Don't wear your headphones. You see a white person, slow down, walk across the street. I'd have to explain to him that he has to try and make himself small and still stand tall inside himself. Warn him about the police, being careful around their presence. Keep your hands up and out. Move slow, or don't move at all. Lower your voice. Speak soft. Always say yes, sir. Shit. Man. We don't get to just be. It's hard to know what to say to save your kid's life.
I had no idea. Fuck. That's love.
Shouldn't have to be.
God, I hate the fireworks. I mean, what is wrong with people? Jeez. Hey, man, you okay? Hey, Lou? Lou? You okay?
This is incredibly confusing.
It couldn't be simpler. Just start with the color-coded relationship chart.
You know I can't see what you're pointing at, right?
By the location bubbles.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm turning it off.
Don't be nervous.
I don't get nervous.
All right. I remember someone who threw up when she had to present an Emmy in '87.
I had food poisoning.
Right. Boop.
Boop.
Let's go over the pitch again.
Oh, listen to me. I know how to pitch, okay? I love to pitch. I'm great at the pitch.
I know you are. That's why you're doing it instead of me.
So let me do it.
Can I just hear the elevator speech?
Oh, for the love of God.
Please.
Lilac Cove is the story of Zinnia Stein, a middle-aged... Oh, God, I hate that. That makes me sound ancient.
You are ancient.
This is the story of Zinnia Stein, a woman in her prime who decides to give up her con artist past and live a quiet life in the idyllic community of Lilac Cove.
Ooh.
Lilac Cove sure is white. I thought you were changing the character descriptions like we discussed.
Zinnia Stein is Jewish. It's fine.
Crash Rogers, Ace Johnson. It's not even creative. It's just so white.
That's a beach town, for God's sake.
You cannot actually be this obtuse.
What, I should change my characters just because of current events?
Yes.
Fine. I'll change Crash Rogers to, Crash Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's a start.
Oh, do you think Pete would do it then?
Oh my God, Shawn.
What?
Also, the only black character in the entire show is named Isaac Washington. You have to change that.
It's an homage.
It's douchey. And Ace Johnson should be Ace Jacobian.
You done?
And Ellie Merriweather, are you kidding me? Call her Euphorbia. Euphorbia May.
I think you're pandering.
I think you're an ass. Change him.
If it will shut you up, dear sister, consider it changed. Now pitch.
But try as she might, her past won't stay buried. When her childhood sweetheart turns out to be her next door neighbor, will it ruin her shot at her dream job? Small town librarian. Okay, listen, I hate that too. Tell me again, why would she quit being a con artist to be a librarian?
You know who else hated the librarian thing? Mother.
Oh, fine, keep it, but it is ridiculous.
Keep going.
Small town librarian. Zinnia finally has a chance to rewrite who she is. Will she choose a fresh, clean start, or is she doomed to repeat the past in the richly diverse and colorful community of Lilac Cove?
Oh, I'm with you.
I appreciate you checking in on me.
It's all too damn much.
It is.
How do you deal?
I read my good book. I pray. Sometimes I cuss and break small appliances. Other times I think evil thoughts. Depends on the time of day.
It's like numbers.
Numbers?
Yeah. America's like a spreadsheet. You add in all the history, you total in technology plus air travel plus space exploration plus civil rights plus globalization. And then you balance it. You total out slavery minus Reconstruction minus Jim Crow minus police abuse, homophobia, transphobia, sexism, xenophobia. Add it all up. Being here today is so damn predictable. We're in debt. Numbers don't add up.
It's not math. It's evil.
No, I get it. I do.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a gay man. I get it.
Yes and no. Of course, you know injustice.
Exactly.
But your blues ain't like mine.
Injustice is injustice.
Oh, all lives matter?
Oh, come on. Don't do that to me.
Don't do that to me.
I didn't Zoom you to pick a fight.
You walk in a room, people see Shawn. When I walk in a room, they see my skin. First thing they say, the black guy. My grandfather had brown hair and gray blue eyes, kind of like you. He was fair-skinned, still called a Negro in his day or colored, just like I'm black or African-American today. There goes Jackson Baker, the heterosexual, said no one ever.
People call me gay or worse.
Oh, I've heard most of them, I'm sure. My oldest brother, the one who started Baker Brothers, was gay.
What?
Yes. And in our day, it was a cold world for him. A gay black man? He'd tell me what some of the construction workers said when he walked by. What our pastor said, what our uncle said, the judgments, the names. And he'd smile through his pain. The only time I ever saw him break down and cry was the day a white guy that he was dating called him a nigger during an argument. Someone brought me a cake. I got a bottle of Prosecco and red velvet cupcakes.
Really?
I got a fruit basket and a cookie basket.
Oh, I got a cookie basket too.
Man, I gotta give me some new white friends.
You can have all of it.
What, you don't want it?
I appreciate, but
Oh, speak, brother. It's just us here.
George Floyd ain't the first one.
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all.
I have talks with my white friends every time. I have always tell them about how police over-police black people. This was a modern day lynching.
Preach.
Hey, everybody got to see what happened this time.
So my words not good enough?
Look, trying to tell everyone the cops are bad is like telling them the sky is green. No frame of reference.
Bullshit. Or they buy the bullshit. Cops are good. If they stopped you, it must be because you're guilty. Meanwhile, the cops are beating people up, murdering them on camera, and nothing happens.
Because they think black people are inherently criminal.
And I've been around.
Like we're
right?
animals that need to be controlled.
You guys don't think much of your friends.
Sometimes I don't think they think much of me.
Well, I think the world of you. And you too. I see you.
We see you too.
And to Tatiana Jefferson. And Sandra Bland. And Breonna Taylor.
And
the names are endless.
I just don't know what to say, y'all. I could use a few cupcakes.
And what about your diet?
Oh, fuck the diet. Tonight I like me as I am. All these lips, all these hips, and everything else.
Well, your cupcakes are on the way.
Maybe 300 people, all masked, very peaceful, all around Echo Park Lake. It was glorious.
I was at MacArthur Park. Same thing.
And everybody followed the protocol for returning to the inn?
Definitely. Lysol on the porch was a great idea.
So what happens now? Is it over?
No, Clint.
Is it?
It's not over.
Our friend Ronnie was at a march in Toronto today. It's all over the world.
Has anyone heard from Janora?
It's on the news.
Oh my God.
What? She is.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in.
Thank you, darling. I know she's in the thick of it today. So going forward into this week, we're going to keep the same procedures for all protests and rallies, okay?
Oh, and Janora mentioned extra water. That's a good call.
Oh, should we let you know if we're planning to go, Shauna? Just so people are aware?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. It's important to check in.
I want to go again tomorrow.
Sound like my wife.
She went?
Of course she did. No stopping Millie when she sets her mind on something. Lord, I wish we could have gone together.
Safety first.
Right.
And one other thing I did want to mention about masks.
Hey, Shauna, are you? Hey, no, we're reporters. Hey, here are our credentials. Look, I told you, we are with Channel 3 News.
Janora, we're here.
Hey, that is my cameraman. That is my cameraman. You leave him alone. You just check his ID for God's sake. Hey, guys, I can't really see, but can you hear me? I know what you're seeing on the news. We're okay. They're shooting rubber bullets. It's like a war zone. You just don't come down here. You guys, please just stay at the inn. Ah! Chuck, are you okay? Hey, we are press. We are press. This is crazy. Hey, you're hurting me. Stop.